Testing 1, 2, 1, 2. How y'all doing? Turn it up just a little bit, just a little bit. All right, I want y'all to picture something. Picture a young boy sitting on the steps of his low-income house, surrounded by lack of resources, crime, and the loud echoes coming from its overpopulated neighborhood. For him, this is a place of dreams and despair. I am that boy. Today, I want to talk to that boy and anyone else who feels trapped by your circumstances. I would first tell him, I would warn him about the obstacles and barriers that are coming. And then I would point out that living and growing up through adversity and poverty, searching out black male role models and unwavering love of music will help keep them focused. I would start off by saying growing up without a father is like navigating a ship without a compass. The absence of guidance can make you feel lost and alone. Remember when you wanted a father just to take you to a football game or just to get a ride in his car? Remember how that made you feel. And don't worry about feeling sad when someone introduces you to their father, because that same feeling of sadness will help you become the father that you once wanted. I would say that living in poverty teaches you how to fight for every inch. And that every time your dreams get crushed, I would say, do not fear, because it will ignite a fire within you that will help you level the playing field for others that's in your same situation. Opportunities will present themselves for you to help others while you're contemplating to do anything just because you went through the same things. I would make sure that people remember those experiences, and I would tell him to keep dreaming for what you're hoping for. I will also interrupt him from running into his mother's room every night at about 11 o'clock when the news used to come on. Because one of those nights, he and she will witness a murder just outside her window. This murder will change the way he sees the world for years to come. Because of this murder, senseless act of violence, he will have problems with processing what he's seen, resulting in nightmares and anxiety. It'll also pop up in various spaces in the form of academic struggles and even aggressive behavior. Even in adulthood, it would follow him through adulthood, right? And it would shape the way he perceive everything, the way he connect with confrontation, the way he develop relationships, even down to the way he have his own sense of security. And in that moment, in the darkest moment, he would find inspiration in a lot of black males that surrounded him. I would say look to Uncle Larry. Uncle Larry always told you the truth about heartache, love, and the girl thing. I would say, look to Uncle Clyde. He has a blueprint on how to take care of a family of 4 and a wife, something that you will eventually have. I would tell him that. I will also say to him, I would say his twin cousins, your twin cousins will also be the biggest influence on you and your own twin brothers. But proceed with caution, because they will teach you the true meaning on this is your brain on drugs. Yes, I would say, listen, spend more time at Kent State University with Professor Okanta, because he's giving out building blocks on what it means to be free and what it means to be black. I did it like a superhero. Pastor Dennis, Pastor Hoy, Pastor Hale, even Brother Minister Steve Mohammed are put there to help guide you. They're there to help guide you, right? And not only would they guide you, these are not ordinary ordained ministers. They're there to download the fundamental aspects of what it means to be a man and teach you faith. Cherish everything you learn from these people, because faith will be something you will need. And speaking of faith, you will have an unbelievable, deniable love affair with music. So music will become your sanctuary, from the sounds of jazz music to the important messages in hip-hop music. It will speak to your struggles, and it will speak to your dreams. You will develop a connection with music that will make your future girlfriends and your future wife envious. Yes, music will also give you the information you need to be able to connect with diverse populations. It will be your guiding light for your personal and professional aspirations. Artists like Run DMC, Jim Morrison from The Doors, Bob Marley, even Kiss, all spoke about their experiences, which will remind you how that art can come from pain, and art and pain can result in healing. All right, to this young boy who are sitting on his steps, I want you to know you're not trapped by your circumstances. With the help of black role models, with the help of getting over poverty, and also being able to have a love affair with music, your story is just beginning. You'll be able to change the trajectory of your whole life. Your story is just beginning. And with that being said, you have a lot of living to do, and also your story will inspire others. So let's turn our pain into purpose and our dreams into reality. Until I see you, thank you.